name is Mary Ponschke. My husband Mike and I joined St. Bernard's Parish 35 years ago. Our oldest child was baptized in the rectory basement, which was the day chapel at the time, not far from the desk that I sit at Monday through Friday. Our second child was baptized here. While there was carpeting and chairs, there was no stained glass windows, no fancy altar and ambo with jingles calling our attention to the heaven above. It was extremely plain in here, but very new. My dad remarked that he could never worship in a church like this. It was either Father Tom or the Holy Spirit that had me say to him, "Dad, Jesus didn't even have a building. He worshiped on a rock." To which my dad just shrugged his shoulders. Interestingly enough, during the pandemic, my aunt sent me a YouTube link to a drone-recorded mass that had taken place on a rock, down the road from my dad's homestead in Ireland. I only wish he was here today so I could razz him about churches and rocks. Mike and I went on to add 3 more to the brood. Each baptism featured a new window, an altar, Holy Family table, or something new. Just like our family home, our church home was gradually decorated. When our oldest started her 2nd year in religious education here, the call for help went out. I answered and never looked back. The first session, the second session, the confirmation program, Lenten workshops, Advent workshops, Generations of Faith, the RE staff got so tired of seeing me, they asked me if I wanted a job. So I said yes. That was my first introduction to the behind-the-scenes production of putting together a faithful and meaningful program. What an eye-opener. Carrying bins downstairs, out to the car, and then into the church building, and then back to the car, and at the end of the night, back up the stairs into the office. I was at the church all different times of the day and night with the RE program. People would stop by and ask for a bulletin, or could they come in and light a candle and say a prayer, or ask for a priest, or how could they register in the church? It was obvious that having the parish office a mile away was not a good thing. I transitioned to the parish secretary position about 5 years ago. Another eye-opener. The phone calls asking me if I found their keys or their glasses or their umbrella. I don't know, I'm a mile away. And sometimes by the time the maintenance staff got back to me, it was just easier for me to drive over and look for it. Deliveries sometimes end up here instead of at the parish office, not to mention mail. It takes forever to get to us if you address it to this address. Ministries will call and ask, was the foyer set up for their event? Sorry, I don't know. Repairmen needing access to the building, always in the afternoon when maintenance has gone home, means we have to drive over and open up the building for them. When the reopening team was preparing the worship space for us to come back after the pandemic shutdown, there were many trips to the parish offices for stickers for the chairs, stickers for the floor, posters for the sections, church sign-in sheets for the check-in binder. Most of the extra things you see here, envelopes for special collections or posters from the diocese, the Augustinians, or ministries, they originate at the office and then are transported over here. And what about the parish office? Have you been there? There seems to be stairs at every turn. So if you're handicapped, it is a challenge to get into the parish office. And parking, if the entire staff is there, there's no parking for anyone else to come to get a mass intention or a mass card. Moving the parish offices over here will help us all make connections, easy ones. Ministries will have easier access to the parish staff, which will help them help the ministry grow. Parishioners will have an easier time accessing the parish staff, which will help them, you, grow in your faith. We will be here daily, so if you want to stop in and say a prayer or light a candle, you'll have easy access. Please support us in our endeavor to grow our parish community. Thank you.